Hey there, ladies and gentle boys, Spazzy here in K Syndromes, and welcome to episode 52 of our Avorion Let's Play. Slowly heading towards the end of the series, by the way, so if you have any suggestions as to what is the next game that we have to take a look at, I am completely open to ideas. I have a couple of ideas right now that I'm not entirely committed to just yet, but yeah. So, in the previous episodes, we had the battle of the century, needless to say. And one of the things that I was suggested to by you was to actually switch back to the sector and see if these rocks here actually act the same way as a equipment dealer, and whether or not you can just pull off these items, but it looks like that's not in fact the case. I would have to actually, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 commanders would probably be one of the easier ways to do it. And all I have to do is then to just get to the closest place, like the closest equipment dealer. But that being said, I still need to find a equipment dealer here, which we still haven't done. And one of the ways to do that, and one of the reasons to do that, by the way, is simply the fact that I want to buy the whole map of this nation. So, kinda looking forward to it. But it kinda looks like there's a bit of a problem here. The problem, the main problem right now is simply the fact that, well, my ship is too large to go through these gates, and I still need to find one, so today we're going to be doing just that. We are not going to be building Mr. Krabs just yet. I again want to do that during a live stream. The live stream I still yet have to announce. Maybe today, not exactly sure. Blindside 2 Outfit War qualifying phase would interfere with the usual time where I would do these things. But even so, not exactly sure just yet. There are still things I have to do. So for example, I need to sell these things to the Republic, but it looks like I'm not actually getting any good reputation from this anymore. So I think that's about it. Okay, so I think now it's going to be possible for me to jump here. So the search continues. Today we're going to be exploring this new place, and I mean, the easiest way would be to just wait for the alien signals to happen, and then simply switch back to that system and let the aliens kill all my ships. That is cheesy as hell, and a very gamey way to do it, but that's probably one of the only ways to, properly do it. If push comes to shove, I am going to do it that way. Actually, I'm very tempted to just, create another ship, destroy it, and see if I can get back the, the items. But again, that's very gamey. Thanks. Yeah, so that is indeed a thing. Actually, can I do diplomacy? Okay, that is Alliance. Member is Vault. Emblem. Oh, I can design my own emblem here. Ah, yes. It's big brain time. Diplomacy. See, that's... okay, that's... status. The collective. Syndromes. See, that's the thing. I'm not exactly sure how this works. So, who are these guys again? These are the Republic of whatever. Alright. Distance ascending. See, that's the thing, like, I don't see him on this place. So I'm not exactly sure how to do this properly. Show on map. Okay, that's over there. I guess the original idea still counts. Like, I just have to find a place. Like, I need to find a equipment dealer. Perhaps increase our standing with these guys just by selling them something. I don't yet know. That's the problem. So, yeah. I don't know, like, how close are we to the end of the game? I'm not exactly sure. Like, the problem here is that Mr. Krabs is so powerful that maybe if I would just take it into the center of the galaxy right now, we would just straight up and just win the game. I'm not 100% certain that is in fact how it works, but it is certainly a possibility that mayhaps needs to happen, I don't know. But yeah, let's do one thing at a time. First things first, I need to find a equipment dealer. Like, any equipment dealer will do. And once that happens, we can figure out what to do from there. Because it all depends on... It all currently depends on how quickly I can make myself... Like, right now, the short-term goal is to return all these systems from the ships that I took them off of. Actually, I haven't seen my ship's update for a while now. Let's make sure that stuff is happening. Dirty job is idle, but I already knew that. Refining ores, that's fine. Object is also refining ores, that's... Yep, I guess it's fine, actually. These things aren't doing anything. We have some platinum with some gold. Have yet to see any messages from those mines, though, so that is certainly a bad thing. Okay, but that... Oh, there we go. 42. Ah, yes, raw oil. Yeah, the oil rig was a mistake. Should have made it into a noble mine, or a zinc mine, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the zinc mine is the most costly to create, simply out of the fact that, like, so many things require zinc. But that's my guess. Like, that's just my guess. Is that how it does? Oh, there we go, some ore. That is always nice. I think that one of the upcoming episodes will just need to be us hunting down pirate NPCs and dealing with it. Because that's one of the ways you can get all of the new turrets from them. And new turrets, like, new guns in general is just something we always need to have, especially on Mr. Krabs. I guess on the other ships not so much anymore. I was kind of hoping I would make a fleet, but I guess that's not really the case anymore. Mr. Krabs is just our main ship at this point, which I guess is not really that bad. It's just that it's not what I was planning to do. But yeah, Mr. Krabs, the Human Reaper, heading towards the center of the galaxy. What a lad. I'm sure this adventure will end just fine. Without any problems. There we go. Those platinum and gold mines are actually still doing things, so that's a good thing that they're doing the things. Oh, there we go. Neutral zone. These usually have equipment dealers. Usually. Hey! These guys are allied. And these guys are attacking, Who the hell are you? So that's kind of interesting. They're attacking a trade post inside their own system. So I'm kind of... Oh. Oh dear. That's kind of interesting, actually. Who are you? The Gala. Okay, the Gala. It does not actually look like we know of these guys. Interesting. But what this means is I would actually probably benefit if I had... Not the ship with a view, no. The dirty job. I know it's gonna take a while, but bear with me here. So hopefully that's gonna happen. Like, if this continues, this is actually a thing that might happen. I like the idea of that, because these are like some high-level ships. Like, this is 5.8k Omicron. For example, Mr. Krabs is 20, so obviously Mr. Krabs is more powerful, but hey, what else is new? It's kind of strange that these guys are actually shieldless. Shieldless destroyers. Not exactly sure what's that about. But yeah, that one of them sure just did die. So let's see if we can actually grab some of these junks. High-tech trading system. Isn't that something that we currently have? High-tech trading system, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I would say that let's quickly wait until the dirty job gets here. Because this is actually going to be profitable for us. Like I already mentioned at some point in the previous episodes that one of the things I really want to do is find a place where there's two nations warring with each other. So that I would just have a perpetual source of high-tier wrecks. Although I find it kind of strange that it is actually changing the music. Oh, look at this. I'm actually getting Ogonite from these guys. I think this is in fact a good idea. Very interesting. Yep, there's the dirty job. So, hey, you salvage, refine, repeat. Let's see if it doesn't somehow piss these people off before we actually commit to this idea. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna continue doing the do. Oh, hazard zone. This means that a lot of friendly pop is just going to jump straight into the system, just nuke these people out of orbit. Sounds like... Oh yes, here they are! And there is the dirty job. Doing the do what it does best. Oh no. That station is about to get dumpstered. And there it goes. So my question is, how much from that can I profit from? Oh no, wait, pause. Illegal goods, dangerous goods, scrap, or normal cargo. There we go. Because that was the last thing we wanted to do. We're getting a lot of neonite off of this. That I can easily see. Okay, there we go. I think the dirty job is going to have a lot of stuff to do in the sector, especially if they come back to avenge their station. But yeah, I guess with this in mind, we can actually carry on. And I think that is exactly what we're going to do. Alright. Let's see. We still need to find a place that has a equipment dealer. Which is not, in fact, this place. No. But that's fine, because we still have a lot of places we haven't checked yet. It's kind of hard to guess where these locations are. It's not as intuitive, but so far I've been hitting the mark. And that's already a good thing. So I guess, let's just keep trucking. Let's keep trucking and see what happens. Like, wire manufacturer, laser modulator. Like, these are some high quality factories here. And yet, still, no equipment dealer. Semiconductors, energy tubes. Still looking for those Xonian artifacts. Okay. You keep on doing that, sir. You keep on doing that, sir. And in the meantime, I'm gonna still keep on trucking. So take a look at this. Like, we have a sizable amount of trinium. So I'm actually wondering here. Let's see. Do we still have titanium parts? Oh wow, yes we do. So let's just take all of this. Transform all selected blocks. Is there any way I could just straight up... Okay. I guess, first of all, let's just select armor, only armor. Let's go to trinium. Trinium armor. Boosh. Suddenly, all of the armor is trinium. Now then, what else do we have from titanium? Edge armor. Edge armor. Where do we have edge armor? Because I don't actually see any edge armor. Never mind. All blocks. Trinium, Xanium. Okay, so now Mr. Krabs is strictly only made of high-end material. Which, to be fair, is, like, quite a fair bit. Is this gonna go... Okay, we are gaining mechanics, we are gaining sergeants, we lost 55 crewmen. So, my question is, we had a cloning thing here somewhere in that ship. Crew. Interesting. Missing workforce 5. Okay, you know what? That's actually a bad idea, because these are untrained. Like, these are untrained people, and we probably don't want to do that. So instead, let's take a look. Maybe we just have... Yeah, there we go. We have mechanics. What am I doing? So Mr. Krabs is, in fact, currently at 8 million HP. I really don't think we even need to bother with a shield at this point. What do you think, guys? Because, like, the problem right now is the shield is not really doing that much for us, and yet at the same time it is actually, like, taking quite a bit of energy. Okay, let's see. Missing workforce 3. And there we go. And that's it. Missing workforce has been replenished. Time to go back. Let's go. I mean, so far so good. We're not really finding what we need. That much, I do have to admit, is true. I'm not really liking the fact that I don't see any of those alien signature sightings things. Because I really think that probably is just the only way we can deal with that. Because, I mean, okay, let's say, for the sake of example, we find, you know, their whatever, we improve our relations with these people. What then? That over there looks like a completely different... A completely different nation, actually. At least that's one of the gates. I really don't like the fact that we're kind of missing out on some energy production here. There's still unexplored sectors, though. So I guess let's just keep going. You know, we didn't even spend all that much trinium. Even though, again, the sheer amount of stuff we just upgraded was kind of sizable. Okay, well, let's take a look. Oh, again, take a look at this trading post. Whatever. These are these people. It looks like these guys, the Republic of Aoij, are actually at war with these guys. Huh. Very interesting, actually. Oh, there we go. So that's a cruiser, and that's a destroyer. Well, I don't know, gents. I do believe you're slightly outgunned in this particular department. Ooh. Before I leave, I do want to get some of that scrap. The problem is, these guys seem to be towards this side of the galaxy, so even though I'm getting wreckages, they're probably going to be of these guys and not the other way around. Oh, I like that. All is forgiven. Please die faster. All is forgiven. All is fine. Do not worry about it. Wow. How hard is it to come across a freaking equipment dealer? Like, this is actually kind of interesting. Like, where are all of the equipment? Like, okay, fair enough. The previous sector also, like, the previous nation also didn't have a lot of equipment dealers, but you'd think I would finally come across one at this point. Like, at sometime soon. Let's take a look. Like, look at the amount of equipment dealers. Equipment dealer, equipment dealer. Oh, we need to actually take a look here once we get a chance to do so. Again, I kind of don't want to, you know, rush ahead. I do want to. Well, technically speaking, I did just improve Mr. Krabs. Just, you know, not in the way that I would have expected. Now, another reason why I really need to find that equipment dealer is simply to start being able to, like, upgrade Mr. Krabs, because we still have, like, unarmed armed turret slots that we still need to kind of, you know, replace. And, for example, we just, in fact, found ourselves a military turret upgrade slot. Guys, I swear to God. How hard it is to just genuinely becoming jelly at this point. Let's take the DPS per slot 3. Still not a lot of these turrets. Well, like, one of the things I will want to do is follow the suggestion that if I'm having troubles with turrets, I might as well just dump all of them inside a scrapyard and just scrap them. So I can actually get all the turret components back, because again, the components themselves are actually a huge part of the turret's cost. I'm going to be very upset if it's actually here. See, the thing is, the reason why I'm currently seeking it out is simply because, okay, imagine that I get all of those captains to put inside of these ships here. Okay, now what? I still need to get them to the closest equipment dealer. Like, that is the, you know, bad part about it. Really? But yeah, it actually looks like, Okay, I legitimately didn't want to do this, because, again, I really believe that this is a very gamey thing to do. So I hope you will excuse me. I did try to find a equipment dealer for this. So, let us check this out. We are currently equipping one of the armed turret slots, so it's the 3. So let us find ourselves the 3. Ship number 3. Let's take a look. Yep, armed turret slots. So this is the one system that we can very, very easily replace, even if it gets destroyed. So I want to see, if I accidentally destroy my own ship, do I actually, like, retain the, like, does it actually give back all of the things on it? I have a feeling that if it does, then it's somewhat of a broken way. I think I remember the game actually having that ship, you know, what was it called again? Like before the tokens, you had just regular... Okay, it was destroyed. And as you can see, I did not get back... I think I did not... No, I did not in fact get back the things. But now my question is very simple. Let's switch to this sector here. Can I reconstruct this ship by using the reconstruction token now? It's certainly telling me that. I'd like to... Why can't I just... Christ, I hate that mechanic so fucking much. Okay. Object, Inquisitor. Let's get... So my question is, repair dock, reconstruct a ship. Ship number 3. So, my question is, okay, there's the ship. Like, here it is. Does it still have the system? No, it does not, because I killed the ship. I was right. Like, it is actually a very genius way to prevent me from doing this. Okay, that means that I will actually just need to wait for, like, you know, the, That is still dumb, though. I'm genuinely not enjoying this mechanic. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, should have I actually brought 7 actual ships so that this wasn't a thing? The wormhole's gone. So these ships actually have to remain here. Interesting. Okay, lesson learned. Mad Hatter, I will need your help again. Very interesting. So I cannot actually leave I would have to have a bit of Avorion, like, inside my, you know, inside of Mr. Krabs, so that I could pass through the barrier manually. Not gonna lie, that's actually problematic. That means those ships have to remain there. Those ships have to remain there. That is not ideal. That is not, in fact, ideal. I did not expect something like that to happen. That's a moment where you realize this is not Mr. Krabs anymore. And that means that the jumps aren't instant, in fact. And yes, by the way, we are in fact, like, going to go bully Swoks. Because I was smart enough, at least, to lose a system that is easily enough reobtained. So that is in fact a thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna check this out. Big cannon turret. Might as well test it out on Swoks. It's like, hello, Swoks. I have come for you. I have come to shoot you in the face. I mean, this is... I realize why they did it, but at the same time, slightly annoying. Yes, you don't scare me. Hey, Swoks, where you at? Which one was Swoks? Ravager. Oh, you're this thing now. Swoks, no! That poor dude. That was actually brutal. That was an insta-kill. Swoks, no! You poor thing. Okay, now I have to try it again. Boop. Boop. That is dumb. I love this turret. It's dumb. I mean, these are obviously, you know, weak sauce ships, but... Poop. Poop. I mean, the thing is, I really don't mind that I'm currently killing these things, because if they drop turrets, I can still break them down. Like, I can still break them down and use the parts. So wait, why can't I pick up these parts? Jesus Christ. This legit feels like a snack from Disco. Poop. Poop. This is highly unfair. Maybe I should just make a cannon ship. Oh, this is therapeutic. Oof. Oh. That is sad. Press F. Press F to pay respects to poor little Swoks. Oh, okay, so what did we learn today? Apart from the fact that these turrets are actually pretty freaking powerful against ships that are like several tiers lower than them. I don't know. I actually do not know. This just means that, well, first of all, this means that those ships have to remain that system. Like, there's no getting around that problem. Which means that I will need to replace all those systems that I took off. Like, the Inquisitor lost his, this system, actually. Yeah, the 954 lost a 7, the 632 lost the 5. And the only reason why I know all that is simply because I actually was smart enough to, hey, I probably need to write this down. That genuinely does put a bit of a wrench. I mean, until I get some Avorion, and then I should be able to pass through the barrier if I have Avorion on my ship. Like, that is the comment that I got. I don't actually know if that is truthful or not. Like, no clue. But yeah. Alright, ladies and gents. I'm just going to put the Mad Hatter back to work. And also remove this thing. I don't think the Mad Hatter needs this in his current employment. Okay, there... Oh, the cargo base. Okay. You go do your do-do. Switch to sector, Mr. Krabs. This just means that we actually need to rebuild the 3 ship that we just killed off. So, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's fine. So, as I was saying... Bloop. 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 And there we go. Yep, there's that red light. Ooh, got some Oganite out of it. how much Ogonite do I actually need? Oh wait, is this going to spawn those ships again, if I do this again? Bzz. Come on. Bzz. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's actually going to keep spawning them. Well, at least now I know I just can sit here and not give a crap about it. Which I still believe is a completely broken thing. This shouldn't be happening. Like, if I have a Xanian... sorry. What is the name of you again? Xoton? If I have a Xoton system in my ship, they should be immediately hostile to me. Like, there is absolutely no reason for them not to be that. So... duh. Let's wait for them to just get out of here, and we can end that episode at that point. So, what it looks like is that if they don't find anything... Like, this is something I did notice after one of the alien incursions. I was waiting for a ship to get here, and essentially what happened is that they all left. Like, by the time my ship got there... Yeah, you see, they are actually teleporting out, yeah. And by the time the ship got there, they all left. So I was kind of wondering if maybe this part here might not do that, but as it seems I was mistaken in my assumption, and they still do it. So yeah, the thing is, this rift did not close when I moved Mr. Krabs away from it, even though Mr. Krabs has one of the keys. So that's kind of interesting. Would this mean that it actually closed when I entered the second side? Like, on the other side. Like, did it close when I destroyed 3, or did it close... I have to check the footage. I didn't actually notice that. Okay, so the current situation is I need some Xanian on Mr. Krabs. I need to obtain it right now, like ASAP. Simply so that I can ignore this thing and just do the do. So, yeah. Fine, we'll figure this out. We are going to figure this out, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.